Hey, hi. So before starting for the Yolo algorithm, so first understand what is the image. Okay. So basically, if you take any image, okay. Suppose let's consider this is the one of the image, okay. And let me on this image, like, copy. So this is the image, okay. And let me select this image and paste into the frame. Okay. So yeah, so this is the image, right? But if you zoom this particular image, okay, if I zoom this to your maximum level, so you will be able to see there it has some boxes kind of pattern, right? So it has some boxes, right? So these boxes is nothing but a pixels. It depend ki based on your megapixel quality. It depend ki how many pixels will be there. Okay. So every image is nothing but a collection of pixels. Just like in this photo, uh, it has demonstrating ki just a second. So as you can see in this photo, it is demonstrating ki it has created a box and that is nothing but a one pixel. Okay, and if you do more study, so a single pixel, just like this is the image. So let's consider ki we have replaced images with the pixels, right? So this is the image. So every pixel has a certain value. It has a RGB value, right? Just like this is the red box, red pixel, right? So it has 255 U. RGB means it has 255 U a value of R and rest are zero, right? If you do the changes accordingly, so color will be changed accordingly. Okay, so every pixel is nothing but a internally it's nothing but a value of array. Okay, so it does. So if you replace every pixel with its actual value, so it become a very large matrix, right? So here now you will be understood, right? Key of single pixel is nothing but a collection of pixels. A single image nothing but collection of pixels, and the pixels is nothing but a array. Okay, and is if you replace with all pixels with your actual value, so it will become a very large array based on your pixel image quality. Okay, so now hope you have understood how actually image are displayed and how actually it formed, right? So generally CPU decode this particular color code with the actual color and display on display on monitor. Okay. So now let's talk about YOLO algorithm. Okay. So if you Google about YOLO algorithm, okay. So YOLO is nothing but a object detection algorithm which is released in 2015. Okay. So it's basically a object detection algorithm which basically detect an object, any object from an input source. Okay. And YOLO come with pre-trained model, okay, with the pre-trained model which is capable of detecting 80 types of object, like a car, bike, person. Just like here you can see, right, different objects it has detected: traffic light, truck, etc. So YOLO algorithm is basically pre-trained algorithm. It come up with pre-trained model which is capable of detecting 80 types of object, right? But based on our requirement, right? So we have basically requirement of any kind of detection, right? We wanted to build any kind of detection, like uh, suppose we want to implement weapon detection, right? Or let's suppose we want to implement some kind of specific kind of animal detection, right? Suppose any kind of animal, any kind of detection which we wanted to implement, right? So what we can do, we can use this pretend model, we can use the architecture of pretend model. Okay, we have YOLO algorithm, right? YOLO algorithm architecture, right? So in deep learning we need to implement architecture with the different layers, right? CNN, Maxpooling, convolution layer. With the specific architecture we used to define the complete model and we can train the model on a data set. Okay, so what we'll be doing, instead of defining the architecture by own, we are using YOLO architecture. Okay, and we'll be do the training on top of our data set. Whatever data set we have, we do the training on top of that, right? Okay, and then it will generate output model. Okay, whether it is Beko detection, any kind of detection. Okay, so we'll do the training this data set. We pass this data set to our algorithm, and then algorithm will do the training. Okay, and then it is capable of detecting and classifying the object. Okay, so this is called custom training. Okay, so we have done custom training of your algorithm. Okay, or if we have used pretend, then that is pretend algorithm. So basically, if you talk about the architecture of YOLO algorithm, okay, so this is the architecture of YOLO algorithm, okay. It has a input layer, it has a backbone, neck, head, direction, etc., etc. Okay, but the mainly it is using CNN algorithm. Okay, so this is the typical network of CNN algorithm. So now you have understood image, right? Image you have understood, right? Okay, what is the image? Image is nothing but collection of pixels. So see, this is the typical architecture of a CNN layer. Okay. So first of all, I'll tell you what exactly use of CNN layer. CNN layer is basically used to identify the feature extraction. It uses to identify or to classify the features, to detect the features from input image. So now what is feature? Let's suppose this is the image, right? This is the some cartoon image, right? There was some cartoon which used to come. Okay. So this is the some cartoon image. Instead of cartoon, let's take some other image. Horse image. Let's suppose this is the horse image, right? This is the horse image. So there's a particular horse. So horse is nothing but for our it is a object, right? So horse is nothing but is a object. So but now tell me how you have identified ki this is the horse, right? How you have identified this thing? Based see if you ask this particular question to your a particular 2 year 3 year kid, maybe that he won't be able to answer it, right? The kid will be not able to answer the key he is the horse, right? This is the horse. But if you ask for a person who know ki how horse look like, okay, he will be able to tell it ki, yeah, this is a horse, right? But how we have identified this is this horse because it has four leg, right? It has the four leg. It has some conical face shape, right? It has some tail, right? And it has some shape, right? Other shape, and it has some hair in neck, something, right? So based on this pattern, he these are he has four leg, right? This is the one of the feature, right? It has conical face, right? This is the one of the feature. It has ears, right? And it has some hair in neck, and it has a tail, right? So this is called nothing but feature. So our brain, based on this feature, it has identified ki this is the horse. And how we have identified this feature? Based on our knowledge, someone else we have told ki this is horse, okay, and we have our brain has classified ki oh, this is a horse and this has four leg. Internally brain do the calculation, we no need to think on that, right? Brain do the calculation based on neural networks, it do the automatic calculation, and it will just tell you ki this is a horse, right? So that is the similar thing CNN algorithm do. Okay, CNN algorithm is basically inspired from our brain only, brain neural network only. Okay, so convolutional neural network able based on input image, whatever input image we will provide, based on input image is identify the feature. Just like in this case, it has a big eyes, right? It has a yellow color. It has some unique shape, right? So it will identify based on calculation, whatever calculation CNN algorithm having internally, scientists have developed. So it identifies the features just based on number of filters. Identify the number of features. Okay, so first, whenever you pass an input image, is identify the feature matrix, feature map. So this is a feature maps. So this we have identified just our brain do just like that. Okay. Similarly, there is one more image. Okay. See, number of filters we define, number of feature will be identified. Okay. So this is the main layer which basically YOLO use to YOLO even any algorithm basically any deep learning algorithm uses CNN layer. Basically, that is the core concept, and basically that is the backbone of deep learning. Okay, so CNN is main architecture, or a main layer. Okay, so you do some research what is CNN, you will understood. Okay, and then after that it applies the max pooling. Max pooling means what? See, I told you images is nothing but pixels and values, right? So internally when algorithm identify the particular feature, so that will be also nothing but a particular matrix, right? So just like that. So max pooling basically takes a particular filter, like if it is taking 2 by 2 filter, then what it will do, it will take 2 by 2 matrix and it will identify the max value, just like here 9 is a max value, and it will pass it to next, and it will do the some kind of normalization, just like this key. See here, you can see a bunch of matrix has been created based on input image, and then we have applied the max pooling and it got normalized to get a more feature. Okay, then again we have applied the convolutional layer, then again it got filter out with the max pooling. Okay, and then like that I just wanted to explain you ki how exactly CNN works. So mainly pooling and convolutional is a main architecture pattern, okay, in Yolo. So this way we have identified the feature, okay, and then based on feature we can identify the label. Key what is the a particular image is related to. Just like I shown you the horse image, so that is related to horse label. Okay, so just like that, convolutional layer works. Okay, and max pooling layer work. Okay, if you even check on Google the architecture, so you will find bunch of, see this is the architecture, right? So here you can see there are bunch of convolutional layers and backbone layers are using. Okay, so internally it is using convolutional layers only. Okay, so how exactly YOLO algorithm work? Okay, or and YOLO algorithm detect and classify particular object. Okay, suppose this is the image, right? So how YOLO is identified? Ki this is dog and this is bicycle, right? How it has identified, right? So see, whenever you pass an input image, suppose this is the input image without these boundary boxes. Suppose this is the input image. Let's take a input image without the boundary box. Let's take this horse example only. Okay. Suppose this is the input image we are passing to our algorithm and we are asking to make the prediction. So how exactly it will make the prediction? This particular algorithm, what it will do? First, it will divide the image into a different grid. Okay, suppose this is the image, right? Okay, so first what it will do, internally algorithm will do, it will divide the image into grid, like let's suppose 3 by 3, 13 by 13 grid, or 7 by 7 grid. It divided images into kind of this grid. Okay, it will divide equal parts. It will divide, means you have understood maybe, right? It will just divide the, it will just divide the image something like this into different grids. Okay, let's suppose this is one of the grid. Okay, and based on this grid, suppose algorithm has divided this grid, it will divide all the images, okay, into different grid based on the grid internally. Based on algorithm version, YOLO algorithm version, it define the grids. Okay, and it will apply the prediction in every grid. Suppose this is the one grid, right? So it will make the prediction key, is there any objects are available inside this particular grid. Then it will make the prediction here, then it will make the prediction here, and it will detect key, is there any object detected or not. If it is the object is detected, then it will take it as a output. Okay, and then whatever objects is detected, suppose these are the grids, right? So in these grids, suppose this algorithm has divided key, it don't have object, it don't have object, it don't have, then it will neglect these boxes. Okay, and whatever boxes has present the objects, like just like here it has present the object, this has present the objects. Okay, then accordingly it takes key, yeah, this is the true result, this is a true result, this is a true result, right? And then based on this true result, it identify the xy coordinate and draw the boundary boxes, just like this key is the object. Okay, just like this key, it will detect the object from the input image. There's a very simple concept. Ki see, I have given you the some theoretical. It will take the input image, okay, and then uh, refer this one. Okay, key just taking the input image and converting into pixels, and then dividing into grid with the specific size, with the specific version, and every boxes it will make the prediction, and based on the true result it will identify the xy coordinates key, which are the true results xy coordinate, and based on that it will draw the boundary boxes. Okay, it will draw something like that boundary boxes, and then it will crop this particular object. Okay, and then after cropping this particular object like that, it will neglect other area, and then it will do the prediction to what type of object it is. Okay, so this is the class prediction, and then it will apply non-max suppression, and then it will show as a output. Okay, so this is the base architecture, okay, of the YOLO algorithm and the flow. Okay, this way it has do the prediction, and just like this key here, see here you can see different, it has first divided into grid, and then it has make the prediction, and based on prediction they have identified the which are the classes, and based on classes then it has draw the boundary boxes like that. Okay, so this is the main idea behind the YOLO algorithm. Okay, so I will be share you this particular drive link. Okay, this particular doc link, so you can refer this theory part. Okay, I suggest do more study with from you. Go through this video, of the best video for the your reference. Okay, you can refer this for the YOLO algorithm, and just have the understanding okay, how exactly YOLO works. Okay, so yeah, this is about YOLO algorithm. Do let me know in case any doubt. Okay.
Thank you friends for watching my video. If you are new, then subscribe channel and share with your friend. Thank you.